Happy holidays, all you Judeo-Christians in Webtown, and welcome back to Crypto Comics. I am very excited today because we have one final lady to cover. I know I said a couple videos ago that we only had one last female to cover, but something special has occurred. A shipment has come in all the way from the outer regions of Canada. Not only does it happen to have one of indie comics' sexiest female leads, it's an excellent story to share this holiday season. A story about the importance of each and every life. So let's dive right into this little Christmas present from Larry Patrick Higgins, the creator of the one, the only, Nyobi. And surprise, surprise, my Crypto Knights, this happens to be a comic that I assisted on in a very, very meager way. Because Larry really doesn't need any help. He knows what he's doing. Oh, hello, nurse. So right away, you can see that Larry really protects it. He had a Gemini mailer. He put some bubble wrap around it. He made sure everything's taped and secure. It was snug. And he's got these all, ooh, taped too. Okay, here we go, right? This is all bagged and boarded, just like they should be. Yes, you can see that right there, can't you? I know you can. How in the... You did it, Larry. There we go. Okay. So, here we go. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Hello, nurse. So this is all the same comic with 4 different variant covers. As you can clearly see, we have something special here today at Crypto Comics. R.B. White, Paul Green, Luigi Teruel, and the artist on the comic, Samir Samao. And I think this is the one we're going to crack open and read here today. But you can marvel at all of those for just a moment, can't you? Beautiful people in Webtown. Look at those. You see, Larry Patrick Higgins knows exactly what he's doing here, right? With the sexy chick comics. He understands the bad girl craze of the 1990s is still alive and well on the indie scene, even though, unfortunately, the majority of people aren't even aware of it. There are still good comic books in the world, folks. There are still artists drawing women to appeal to the male gaze. Isn't that nice? Nyobi's writer and creator, Larry Patrick Higgins, is always running some sort of crowdfunding campaign, so you always have an opportunity to pick up an issue of Nyobi. I think he tends to stick mainly with one-shots or 2-part miniseries nowadays. There are originally, I want to say, 4 issues of Nyobi. The first issue, I absolutely love it. They're all in black and white. The first issue, I really, really like. The next 3... You know, honestly, it's an interesting situation because Larry's writing is solid in those issues. It's the artwork that is rather independent, if you know what I mean. I think you do. And I don't think he would ever do it, but it would be interesting to see issues 2, 3, and 4 of Nyobi drawn by an artist the caliber of Paul Green or R.B. White. I'd also like to see the original issue of Nyobi in color because the art on that is very unique, and I think he could resell it as a color comic book. Nyobi should definitely be in color. This is a must, and myself and a few other people really stressed this to Larry a few years back, and the result of that was Naomi Birthright, issue number 1 and 2, and I think he has found a new level of success, and I think he will continue to. This issue of Naomi Birthright has been republished by Antarctic Press in a 4-issue installment of their anthology series, Exciting Comics. So clearly the advice of your boy Crypto worked out well for Larry. And Larry understands how to find good artists, obviously, for his covers. The main problem we have is that Western artists cost a lot of money. It's hard as an indie creator to make a comic book, you know? It's very hard. And it takes a lot of time by an artist, right? And so a lot of talented artists are going to draw their own ideas and their own characters. And if you want them to draw it, you have to pay them $300 a page. And so that's rather cost prohibitive. If you're lucky, you might be able to get a page for $150, but the cost of living in the Western world is just so expensive that you don't really have an option other than to go outside of the Western world to find an artist who lives in a country where the cost of living is much cheaper. And then all of a sudden it's affordable for you making your Western dollars to afford an artist who is happy to charge $50 a page. sometimes even less. Whereas a cover like these, I mean, Larry is spending... It wouldn't surprise me if Larry spent $1,000 for one of these covers, if I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not going to say which one, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the going rate. Because these artists bring their own fans who collect, much like J. Scott Campbell, right? You have fans who just collect variant covers drawn by J. Scott Campbell. It doesn't matter what comic it is. They don't even read it. They just collect it. And you have a lot of other artists who are more affordable to indie creators who have smaller followings than J. Scott Campbell does, but they're loyal followings. And so the artist can literally calculate how much to charge for a cover because he knows exactly what his fans are going to buy of that cover. So you can have a mutually beneficial deal with an artist like that and rely on them to do a variant cover of every issue of your Bad Girl comic. Now, I've waxed on long enough about the creation of comics, so let me wane from that topic and get into this first issue of Nyobi Birthright. So as you can see, Larry provides a variety of gimmicks. You get a bookmark, and you get 3 cute little chibi stickers. These ones are actually pretty super cute. Look at those. Aren't those fun? And that's really par for the course in indie comics crowdfunding campaigns. So if you are going to do one, you're going to expect to probably make some little stickers or something. I hate all the gimmicks. I could care less about all of that crap, you know? What am I? I'm not an 8-year-old girl. I don't care. But yeah, you got to do little stretch goals and things like that to add bookmarks and stickers and la-di-da, right? 4 more pages of story. That's what I would prefer. So anyway, this is Nyobi Birthright, issue number 1. Larry Patrick Higgins. Nice cardboard cover. Quality. Look at this. Creator-writer, Larry Patrick Higgins. Interior lines, Samir Sameo. Colors by Dan Olvera. Editor, Nicole Raymond. Script consultant, Crypto Comics. Letters and production, Joel Rodriguez. First, a definition. Genome. A person born with a deviation of their genetic code, resulting in abnormal supernatural abilities, which are difficult to classify. So basically, we're talking about dirty muties. And when it comes to dirty muties, Nyobi is their cute little queen. St. Anne's Government Hospital, Northwest Port Hope, July 8th, 2:25 p.m.
Mom, I'm scared. What if there's something wrong? Will you relax, Pamela? The last ultrasound was perfectly fine. There's no reason to be alarmed. I just have a bad feeling about this. The sonographer was really quiet. She wouldn't show me what was going on. I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation, honey.
Hello there. Sorry we're running a bit late. This is Dr. Giovanni. He'll be joining us for the consultation. It's a pleasure to meet you both. I'm sure you have lots of questions regarding the initial anatomy screening.
I am a bit confused here. How come I wasn't allowed to see the screening? And why are you here, Dr. Giovanni?
During the procedure, there were significant signs that anomalies are present, and I wanted a second opinion before I was comfortable sharing the results with you.
What sort of anomalies are we talking about?
The anomalies present are not life-threatening, but they do spark cause for concern. My specialty is genetic variation research, and it's my belief that the fetus is developing features that would classify it as a type 3 genome.
I'm sorry, I'm lost here. What are you trying to say?
I think it would be better to bring up the ultrasound as we explain. Boom, 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 boom.
Are those wings?
They are. 7 days later.
An ultrasound picture has gone viral and is making waves throughout the world. 46-year-old Helen Fraser posted this picture of her daughter's latest ultrasound in a private group chat through her LifeSpace page, asking, "Is this even human?"
Classy lady.
In the group's post, Helen questions if her 21-year-old daughter should seek an abortion due to the fact that the baby will be born a genome. The post was leaked to the public and has gained the attention of many activist groups. Not only have anti-abortion advocates spoken out against Miss Fraser,
We prefer the term pro-life.
but it has also struck a chord with those who feel genetic anomalies are a birth defect that should meet the qualifications for termination of a pregnancy. Protests are beginning to form in cities across the country, as well as in front of the Fraser household. Channel 6 News will provide more updates as these protests intensify.
Highway 21, 14 miles north of Highland Heights.
Have you been watching the news? I've seen enough to know this is going to blow up sooner than later. The crowd size has nearly doubled in the last hour. I need you to get down there. I feel there will be genomes who will take exception to what's happening. Miss Fraser must be protected. Understood. I'm on it. Whoosh! See, she whips her hand and creates a portal, right? That's Niobe's power. She creates portals. It's actually kind of cool because she could just be like a stinky Morlock, but it could be a Morlock power. It's like Nightcrawler. If he wasn't a badass and willing to go fight, his power would just allow him to steal beer from like supermarkets and stuff. He would be able to avert danger easily if he chose to. Or, like Niobe, he could choose to run into it head first. Whoosh! Whoosh! Welcome to the 2-page spread. G-freak hell! Not human! Get out, get out, get out! Abort it! Not human, not human! Listen, if you're a Homo sapien, tell me in the comments below if you think we should let these dirty muties live alongside us like normal humans. Whoosh! Riding out on that bag! Skids to a stop. She uses her foot as a brake and a kickstand. Pretty awesome. She's got these awesome spike shoulder pads like she's in the Legion of Doom. Remember them? The Road Warrior Hawk and the Road Warrior Animal? Mm-hmm. Freak!
You disgust me! You're a freak! You and your kind don't deserve to breathe the air as real human beings do.
This is my only complaint about Larry's writing.
You and your kind do not deserve to breathe the air.
No one would scream that. No one would scream do not. They would scream, you and your kind don't deserve. That's my only criticism.
You have no soul!
I'm sorry, but no one is allowed onto the property. You need to turn around and not incite the crowd any further. I'm here to help. I was sent by the ARD to talk to and help protect Miss Fraser. The ARD is the Aberration Response Division. Look it up. I don't know where to look it up, but if you want, look it up and tell me in the comments below if you find anything. We know who you are, Niobe Lee, but you have no authority here. Turn around now and let us do our jobs. So basically, like, is it just me or is this the way Jewish kids get treated on college campuses in America? I think it is. And in Australia. I think it is. I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation here, officer. We understand this situation just fine. The discussion is closed. Leave before we're forced to arrest you. Oh, really? And what happens when genomes begin to show? How volatile do you think it'll get then? It's okay. Let her in. The Vatican, Rome, Italy. 3 days earlier. She's got wings, and she knows how to use them.
Protest alert, protest alert, protest alert.
The altar of Saint Joseph. The papal basilica of Saint Peter. The unborn child. She is like me, very much so. She is the first of your kind to be born in the last 14 years. I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. Jeremiah 1:4-5. I see you have placed thought into this. I mean, technically they're in Rome, right? So I should read it like he's an Italiano. Jeremiah 1:4-5. I see you have placed a thought into this. We'll pretend he's a posh British bishop. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Hope and a future is what we fight for, child. What are your thoughts in this matter? This unborn child must be allowed to live. She must be allowed to serve. She must be allowed a future. You must do what you feel is right, Ariel. A whole new world. Listen, if angel wings would stop you from dating a chick, tell me in the comments below. I'm curious. It wouldn't stop me. Back to the present. I understand you've been through a lot already, but I am really glad you have. I understand you've been through a lot already, but See, this is what I'm talking about with Larry's writing. See, this is the things you don't see about crypto comics because I edit them out where I flub a line because it doesn't roll off the tongue naturally. I understand you've been through a lot already,
but I am really glad you have given me a chance to talk to you. See, I would just say, I understand you've been through a lot already, but I'm really glad you've given me a chance to talk to you. Are you here to talk Pamela out of the abortion? No, not at all. I'm just here to make sure Pam is safe. Although, I would like to know more, such as where the father is. There's been no mention of him.
She doesn't know. She was drinking at a college party, and then she jumped in the sack like a little whore.
Mother! Mom, that's enough! The truth is, she's right. I don't know who the father is. I was drinking and sleeping around in college like a whore. I met a guy at a party. We were both drinking. He was sweet, charming, and one thing led to another.
You were stupid. You never listen. So quick to open your legs, you little slut. And now look where it's gotten you. 21 and pregnant with an abomination.
So she hates those friggin' muties, clearly. Excuse me. She hates those friggin' genoms, clearly. Mrs. Fraser, genoms are not abominations. We're just like you.
With all due respect, Miss Lee, you are nothing like us. Now where are my Chesterfields? I need a cigarette.
I am not even going to dignify that with a response. Pamela, I am pro-choice, but I am about to talk you out of this abortion. Understand that I'm here for you, to back you up and protect you regardless of what choice you make. But I urge you to really think this through. There are no do-overs. Once a life is ended, it's ended. Do you want to carry that regret for the rest of your life?
See, Naomi's a real woman. They say they're pro-choice, but they're not going to do it. They're pro-choice for some other broad.
Do you want to carry that regret with you for the rest of your life? If I choose to yank the kid, will you use your powers to bring me to the hospital?
What a bitch.
I don't want to face that mob. I just can't. I'm sorry, Pamela, but I can't do that.
Yes! Get her. Of course you can't. Why would you?
Pamela, it's not like that. You see, my gifts are not without their price. When I pour it out, it can make me very tired. It can be hard on my body. It's even harder on those who aren't used to it. I wouldn't want to take a chance like that. But I promise you, no one is going to hurt you. You have my word on that.
I'm just so confused. I want to do the right thing, but I don't know what that is. I love drinking at college and banging guys so much without any sort of responsibility afterward. But it is a baby, isn't it? It is a baby. I think it is.
You know what the right thing is, and that's not to allow one bad call in judgment ruin the rest of your life. I told you to make a pull out, you little slut.
I need some time to think and let the baby develop more before I have its arms and legs torn from its body and its brain sucked out. Take all the time you need, Pam. I won't go anywhere unless you want me to. Nana? Something is happening.
Oh, good. You got another kid here. Great. Whose kid is this?
Damn it, Connor. Get your ass out of the window. Oh, Lord help us. Crash! Ah!
Mom, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I will not let these animals intimidate me. This is my home.
It may be your home, but it's not safe here. I think it may be time to leave.
Get out, you freaks! We're sick of looking at you with that freak growing inside you.
Wait, what's that? Oh, shit. This is not good.
I can't believe you put a curse word in here, Larry. Very disappointed in you. She's too sweet to curse. Bum, bum, bum! There's a giant angel descending from the sky named Ariel. And if you want to know what her intention is, you've got to pick up Naomi Birthright, issue number 2. Available exclusively from Larry Patrick Higgins and Rebel Comics. That's not really true. It's not available exclusively from Rebel Comics. It's also available in the pages of Exciting Comics, the anthology series from Antarctic Press. And now, of course, we have some pinups because Larry is always happy to publish people's work and get them a credit in a book. That's cool. Huh, there it is. Oh, look, we get to see all the other covers. See, I didn't get that one. Did get that one. Did get that one. Coming soon. Oh, printed by Comics Wellspring, a division of Greco Printing. They print comics, posters, paperbacks, business cards, postcards, flyers, and more. Check them out. Well, I am quite eager to dive into the pages of Niobe Birthright issue number 2 and find out if Ariel, the sensual blonde angel from Rome, kicks the crap out of the Chesterfield smoking grandmother and saves that baby's life. But I don't have it because Larry didn't send it. He forgot to. Isn't that fun? That's okay. It gives us something to look forward to in the future on Crypto Comics. Another shipment with a sexy, sexy chick by the name of Niobe. As you can see. It's worth every cent. Look at that one. That one's really great too. Wow. Amazing, huh? Larry Patrick Higgins is doing something right at Rebel Comics. He is consistently putting out issues of Niobe as quick as he can. If he was more successful in his campaigns, he would be making comics even faster, I am confident. And all you fanboys who love comics from the 90s have to admit that this is a step in the right direction for indie comics. We need more of this, do we not? Tell me in the comments below if you agree. Now, if you need to get your hands on a digital copy of any of these amazing issues of Niobe, you're going to want to check out Niobe Comics on Gumroad.com. If you need physical copies, you're going to want to hit eBay. And don't forget that you can follow the continuing adventures of Niobe's creator, Larry Patrick Higgins, at Niobe Comics right here on YouTube, the official home of Niobe Lee. And hopefully, your boy Crypto and his boy, Josh Spencer from Spencer Tunes, will soon be able to introduce all you Kryptonites to a few more original, independent bad girls of the Iron Age of comics, right here at Crypto Comics. If you like this look at Niobe Birthright issue number 1, hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, then hit the ding dong for notifications. And I will go promptly record another video for all of you beautiful people this holiday season, right here at Crypto Comics. Crypto out!